I am moving to the next lesson towards the Gangetic plane. So, as an introduction to this lesson, here we have a description by A.L. Basham, a famous historian. His book, The Wonder That Was India. A portion of that book is given here as an introduction. So listen. BCE 2000, the Eastern European province from Poland to Middle East Asia was inhabited by pastoralists. The increase in population and the scarcity of green pastures for their herd forced them to move away to far-off places. They travelled to the west, east, and south in groups. They took along their cattle and tamed horses as well. Tamed horses means trained. Okay. During the course of their journey, they met people of diverse types. Different types of people they met. Fought with them, mingled with them. One group reached in Europe. So on the way they met so many people, different kinds of people. Different kinds means they different in their look, different in their language, different in their attire. So they fought with them. They fought each other. Sometimes they mingled each other. So one group reached Europe. The group that traveled south reached northwest frontier of India through Iran and Afghanistan. They are known as the Aryans. So from this description we can make some ideas. Okay, the Aryans were pastoralists. Pastoralists means those who are cattle rearing people. Okay, and increase in population forced them to travel to other lands. So they are highly populated. And the scarcity of green pastures also is a reason for their movement. And they are having tamed horses. Definitely they are having they are having cattle. So these all we got from that description. These all ideas we got from that description. And here you have a table. So go through that table. Certain words similar in meaning and pronunciation from different languages are listed here. Notice their similarity in pronunciation and also its meaning. Okay, this similarity points to a common heritage of these languages. The languages spoken by the people who inhabited various parts of Europe and Asia are regarded as the Indo-European languages. Among them, the people who spoke Sanskrit came to be called as Aryans. The first literary work in Sanskrit is the Rig Veda. Certain reference about the migration of the Aryans can be noticed in the Rig Veda. Here we have a conversation given below. The conversation is between Sharma and Pani. So listen. Respected Pani, I am a messenger of Lord Indra. He has sent me to you. Pani, Sharma, for what purpose have you come here? How did you reach here? Sharma, I crossed the river to get here. You possess lots of cows. I desire to take them away. Pani, how did you succeed in swimming across the river Rasa at night? So Pani was very much excited how Sharma crossed that river. Sharma, at first I was afraid to swim at night, but I am protected by the gods. So I was able to swim across the river Rasa. So this conversation taken from the Rig Veda is between Sharma, the haunt of Lord Indra and the local inhabitants of the region Panikal. The conversation is about the request placed by the Aryans to have possessions of the cattle. Possession means they are having the cattle reared by the people of the area. About 3500 years ago, Aryans arrived at the Sapta Sindhu region in the northwestern part of India. So what assisted them most in their journey were the horses and the chariots pulled by the horses. So the horse skeleton and the remnants of the chariots in the paths traveled by the Aryans are evidence for their travel. Okay, so by the evidences we can conclude that the Aryans are moving on that way with the horses, and also they used chariots. Okay. Listen children, the next side heading is Life of People. We get information regarding the life of the people in Sapta Sindhu region from the Rig Veda. Sapta Sindhu region means the area including river Saraswati together with river Sindhu and her tributaries like Jalam, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. Okay, so find out the peculiarities of the life of the people there in this region. The first point, Aryans belong to different tribes. Each tribe comprised of many families. The eldest member of the tribe was selected as the head of the tribe. There were different tribal assemblies to assist the tribal heads. These assemblies were known as Vidada, Sabha and Samiti. The main occupation of the Aryans was cattle rearing and farming. And the Aryans fought battle for pastoral grounds and cattle, and these battles are known as Gavishti. Okay, the priest who conducted sacrifices or yagas to ensure success in battle and the tribal heads who led the Aryans in war amassed more and more wealth. Thus control over wealth came to these people. So the society was stratified in the Rigveda period on the basis of occupation. So they classified, they separated. Let's see what they are. The Rigvedic society is priest, soldiers and common people. Three divisions were there: priest, soldiers and common people. During their period, the beliefs of the Aryans were simple and based on nature worship. Their main deity was Lord Indra. They also worshipped other gods, namely Agni, Varuna, Maruti and Surya. They also undertook various rituals and special prayers for increasing their wealth. Okay, so these Aryan beliefs were very simple, and they mainly based on nature worship, and their main deity was Lord Indra. Okay, and also they worshipped other gods, namely Agni, Varuna, Maruti and Surya. So the next is towards the Gangatic plain. By BC 1000, the Aryans started moving towards the Gangetic plain. What might be the reason for this? They were increase in population. There may be struggles or battles among these people, and also origin of new tribes. Okay. From the Sapta Sindhu region, the Aryans migrated to the areas adjoining the Gangetic plain by clearing the forest. Tools made of iron helped them a lot in this. We get information regarding the life of the Aryans from 1000 to 600 BCE from later Vedas, namely Atharva Veda, Sama Veda and Yajur Veda. There are archaeological evidences for the advancement made by the Aryans towards the east. Important among them are the grey earthwares and iron tools found from different parts of Uttar Pradesh. Okay, so that's all for today, children.